Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to R Squared Technology. I am your host Ryan, and let's get ready to SolidWorks! Happy hump day, everyone. I hope you're making it through the work week okay. We are halfway through. And today I have a special treat that comes from the Instagram page 3D Freelancing. Their Instagram handle will be in the description below. Check them out, give them a follow. And my Instagram is below as well. So check my page out and give me a follow. Show some love. So, with that, I'm not going to tell you what it is because I think this one's kind of cool, clever, and a classic of sorts, depending. So, let's jump in. Alright, let's begin. If you haven't figured out what it is yet, then fasten your seatbelt. So, this drawing will be in millimeters as our unit of measurement. So, you'll want to switch to that if you haven't already. So, my canvas will be, of course, my favorite, the front plane. Control 8 to bring it normal to. And we'll want to make sure we're on the Sketch tab. And I'm going to start with a center line here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Midpoint, make the midpoint of the midpoint line. Did you catch all that? Coincident to the origin with a horizontal vertical relation. I mean, it's horizontal if you're looking at it sideways. Like if your monitor was rotated for some weird reason. To be fair. But we want a vertical relation. Arguably, this could be infinite length, but I'm not going to make it infinite. We'll make it 46. And we will also make sure that the line is for construction. It's going to be a mirror line. I've said too much already. And then we're going to take a center rectangle. Center of the rectangle should be coincident to the origin. Make it something like that. And we're done. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned everything you ever needed to know about SolidWorks. Peace! Just kidding. Just getting started here. So, we'll go with a smart dimension. And it's going to have a width of 50 mils. Oh man, look at that. Beautiful rectangle. We're just done. So then from here, I'm going to make this point, and we'll make it midpoint coincident, and bada bang, fully defined. That is a very long way of dimensioning it, but since I dimensioned that center line, might as well take advantage of that reference, the dimension thereof. Great. Righto, moving on. Let's see here. I'm really not a fan. Personal preference. Don't shoot me for this. Personal preference. I don't usually like to put radial items in, fillets into a corner, specifically. So, I'm not going to. But, you could. Because arguably, all of this, well, we're going to make it in one sketch. I'll do it for the fans. With fillets included. So this is going to be done entirely from one sketch with only one feature. How about that, huh? So, 2.5. Now it's going to freak out because I should have done this first. Let's put a seatbelt on. It didn't. Amazing. A lot of times it's like, hey, you know that when you do this, you're losing a dimension. But it could be because I have this reference here. So, looking good, cool beans. And we're done with that for now. We're going to drag that dimension out here. And I only need to make one of these sides, so we can do it like this. That's fine. And like this. And we'll make these horizontal relation to each other. Then we'll slap an arc. And then we'll zoom in and we'll make sure that these two here are horizontal. Then we will give this a width or diameter, however you want to call it. It's technically the diameter of this half arc here. So 12.5. And on center, this center line here that we made is going to come in handy. 12.75. Oops, apologies. Reverse that, strike it, as Willy Wonka would say. It is from the center point of the arc. And if you were wondering what's going on here, if you haven't seen this in any of my other videos, you notice how we've got the dimension of 11.53. Well, we can swing past the center line and we can go double the dimension, which is 25.5. And we have from this to that is going to be 11 mils. Cool, fully defined. Let's get our dimensions a little bit more datum here. Kind of. And let's come up here now for a moment. And we're going to do, yes, a slot. I love the good old slot. So we're going to choose a straight slot. And we'll go something like this. And to something like that. And 30.8. We have some. Alright. And 3.6. Excellent. And that is going to be oh, you're weird. Oh, that's really weird. So we'll come back to your dimension. We actually got to draw some up here first. So with that, we're going to do what I rather like this. This just makes things a little bit more simplified. Another midpoint line here. And we'll go out to about there. Select that. We'll select this line and this line here, and we'll make them equal. And what is the dealio? So we need 3.8. Gorgeous, fully defined. And now we're going to take from this line here to this line here, and it's going to be 6.6. And now this is going to be cool. So we're going to make sure you grab this point here, the center point of this arc, and this line here, and double it out. And we're going to go 64.2. Coolio beans. Let's bring that down here, bring this out here. A little messy here. And we'll go way out there with that. Is the picture starting to come together what we're making here? Hope so. And then we'll do this to this and something like that. And we'll slap a radius on it of 25. Swing that down there. Is it looking like something yet? Should be. If not, it's okay. Keep up with it. Alright, now next. Yeah, we'll throw something about here. Now is it coming together? It's almost like a monocle now, right? So this is going to be from this line. We're not going to double this dimension. 11 mils. And from here to here, it's 14. And the diameter 5. Ah, yes. Looking like a monocle. So much so that I'm going to snap a photo of it for all the viewers out there. And then, all right. We are going to use something unique, a simple point. We're going to slap that on this radius here, select, and from the center line, it is 8, not 89. That'll put it like 1,000 revolutions over. Do something weird, might break something. Don't want to do that. Then, we'll take a line and go somewhere about there, such. And then what we're going to do is this to this, and it's going to be 30 degrees. Looking good. Ooh, you are interesting. So we're going to do another line about such. I'm not sure. I don't care if I really hook an angle. This and this are going to be equal and parallel. And we're going to slap this arc on here. Let's zoom it in like this. I'm going to make sure that it is tangent. There we go. Ooh. Radius is 0.6. Ooh. Oh, you didn't like that. You know what? This here. Get out of dimensions. Let's get rid of this equal relation here. And tangent should be adequate. So let's then take this 0.6 and I believe they actually go off of this here. Now this needs to be a diagonal dimension as seen here, 13. There we go. We'll put it there. We're fully defined. Now is it making sense? Is it messy enough for you with all these dimensions here? Because if not, you might want to see a dimensional therapist about it. So now what we are going to do here is save some time and mirror entities. We're going to grab this, that. All of our slot, our leg. Okay. If you haven't figured it out yet, I feel bad for you. What does it look like? If you said gingerbread man, you'd be close, but it's not. Look at all them relations. Gorgeous. Righto. We'll refresh this or rebuild it. Oh, what is this? He comes to show us the way. And now from here, we will select the sketch. Now, granted, again, remember you can go from the sketch, go over to the Features tab, choose Extrude Boss Base, or you could close out of the sketch, come to the Features tab, choose Extrude Boss Base, then choose a sketch, or choose the sketch, Extrude Boss Base. That's literally 3 different ways to do the same thing. Pick your poison. SOLIDWORKS gives you options. Now, there's a few regions to select here. Now this here, this drawing doesn't specify an extruded thickness. So, end condition, my favorite. Mid-plane. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And 10 mil? Sure. I guess we'll see how thick this boy gets with that. So then we'll include all these regions here. This arm, that, this, and this. Now notice something. Yeah, we're good, looking good. Hey, hey, who is this guy? Oh, sorry, not good enough yet? That's fine. That's fine. Bring it isometric. That's cool. Save it. That's cool. I'll right click here and we'll choose the appearance. Now let's see if we can find that magical color. I like that version. I don't know. It's close enough. That, believe it or not, is, just that was a pure spitball guess. That's pretty close to Android's color. Huh? So what do we say here? The Android logo in all its glory. Look at that. Say hi to the Android man. So, yeah, I came before cell phones. Showing my age just a little bit. And I remember when Android came out. Not the specific date, but, it was around before it was there, and when it came out, when it was a thing, along with Windows as a competitor, and of course the iPhone and all that jazz. So, there it is, the Android logo, done in one sketch and one feature. You could do this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sketches if you really wanted to, 7, 8 if you really wanted to, but we did it all in one extrusion. So, there it is, folks, ladies and gentlemen, the Android logo. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned next Wednesday for something else unique. I might start into another assembly, kind of like the pawl mechanism, or we might just do an individual part. Who knows? Or maybe another logo. So, that is all I have for you folks. Until next time, happy hump day, and take care.